My name is Robert R. Branch. I'm 72 years old. And just to give a little background, I went down to Grand Junction to watch a grandson play in a basketball tournament. And while I was there, the weather was cold, and each time I'd get out of the car to go into the gym, I would just get so tired and so weak. And once I'd get into the gym, I'd have to stand for about 5 minutes to catch my breath. And then once I got my breath caught, I could go and I could walk up the stairs and do everything, normal. But then when I'd leave the gym and go back in to get into the car, I'd lose my breath again. And this was on a Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Mm-hmm. And I got so bad that Saturday, I told my wife and my daughter that I was with that I just couldn't stay any longer. So we came home on Saturday and didn't watch the end of the ball tournament. And Sunday I was not feeling good at all, and so I missed my church meetings, and I had an appointment with Dr. Packer on Monday. And if it hadn't have been that I had that appointment, I probably wouldn't have went up to Provo. I'd have stayed home. But I was blessed because I went to the appointment on Monday, and when I finally got to see Dr. Packer, and he checked my heart and done a few things, he told me that I should have the operation soon. Mm-hmm. And I told him that I would like to wait for a while because I had a brother that was dying of cancer, and I'd like to be able to be home with him. And he turned and looked at my wife and daughter and said, "No, I mean, we need to get you into the hospital now." I was there, and it just so happened that Dr. McCann was able to operate on me on Tuesday morning. And so that's when we had it scheduled. Well, Tuesday morning, about 4 o'clock, everything collapsed on me. My lungs filled up with blood and with fluid, and they rushed me to the emergency, and from that period on I don't remember too much.
And they called the doctor and told what was happening. They said get him to ICU, so we bed and all, we ran down the hallway and up the elevators and through corridors, and they took him into ICU and the doors shut, and they told us to wait just a minute, and then they let us come in, and they had stabilized him. They had him all hooked up in just a matter of minutes, and they were in there constantly monitoring, and I think they just was a balancing act. They just kept him where he was supposed to be with their skill. And
they replaced a valve with the cow valve and aortic valve, and I've been having trouble with that for many years.
But as a family member, you're scared to death. You don't know what's going on. You don't know medical terms. You don't know anything. The staff there informed us of absolutely everything that was going on before they did it, as they were doing it, afterwards. I can't say how much I appreciated that, to know what was going on, and I'll remember those nurses for the rest of my life, the way they made me feel, and I know it made Dad feel better too. Mm-hmm.
I just fell in love with the whole, with the doctors, with the whole staff. I mean, even the receptionist was good. Dr. McCann, I owe my life to him, and I know that he actually saved my life. We was just getting ready to get into our car. He hollered, "Mr. Branch, Mr. Branch." And I turned around and he says, "Come here, we want to visit with you." And Dr. McCann had left the office and come out into the parking lot to say hello to me and to see how I was feeling and to just visit, and we visited for about 5 minutes. That really meant a lot to me. That told me the kind of doctor that he was.
We knew he was in such very capable hands. We saw them in action, and they caught problems ahead of time. They solved problems. At the same time, the little dancing or the joking, and because Bob's a joker and a teaser, and they caught on to that, and so they made him feel very comfortable.
There was one of them that actually danced with the teddy bear and sang, Stephanie, if you want to
see
I'll
this.
remember him by his little Santa baby.
Santa baby with the fable
Stephanie did the dance just like the dog. Hip action. Well, this summer, hopefully he is going to be healthy. Thanks to the hospital and the doctors, we're going to get back to our normal routine of enjoying life and being. We go camping with our family a lot, ride four-wheelers and all the little grandkids. And then we have a lot of gatherings here at our house. In the backyard, Bob's got a horseshoe pit, a volleyball court, got a big playground with swings and tricky bars and stuff, and a barbecue, a big fire pit with logs around it. We do a lot of roasting hot dogs and marshmallows and having family get-togethers. If he hadn't have been here for the family get-together, I think it would have fallen apart. So we're grateful that he's going to be here this year.